Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight, it's the ARDC Sim series for the Midgets. Tonight we come to Lanier National Speedway. We've got about 18 or 19 cars in the pit area ready to do battle. And who will take out tonight's feature event? I think we got 35 up to 40 laps on the board scheduled for tonight's main event. Course group qualifying up next on the program. But before we go any further, we're going to thank a few people, of course. We're going to thank Zach Gorski Racing, Piper Racing Central, SimWorks Performance, and Karen's Custard for tonight's sponsorship of the ARDC Sim Midget series here tonight. And of course, sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV, Wicked Cushion, bringing you the starting grid and instant replays. And of course, SimWorks Performance as well. It's been nearly 2 weeks since we've gone live. Last week we had power issues where we couldn't broadcast last week's race. But there will be a change in nights as of next week. Starting next week, we're going to be moving from Monday night with the ARDC Sim series. We're going to move to Sunday nights. So Sunday night will bring you the action. Of course, that'll free up our Monday night here on Ultimate Dirt TV. So qualifying up next on the program, like I said, group qualifying. So group number one getting ready to roll onto the racetrack right now. Oops, don't need to see that. So one of our first cars on the racetrack in car number 37, it's Aiden Perdue. Aiden Perdue in car number 37. Rolling out onto the racetrack right now in car number 46 in the SimWorks Performance, it's Brian Antonio, BJ Brian Antonio in car number 46. Rolling out in car number 49, it's Jarrett Seng. Jarrett Seng in car number 49. And the final car in this group in car number 33, Ryan Mueller. Aiden Perdue, BJ Antonio, Jarrett Sang, and Ryan Mueller all getting the green flag here on qualifying session group number one. Looking at the times coming through right now, Perdue with a 14.907, Antonio 14.575, Sang with a 14.710, and Mueller with a 14.735. Perdue with a 14.788. Antonio still with a 14.575. Mueller with a 14.642. Jarrett Sang on screen, can't go quicker. Mueller does not improve. And that'll bring our next group of cars. So at the moment, BJ Brian Antonio, quick time with a 14.575. Of course, we are live on the Ultimate Dirt TV YouTube and Facebook channel, of course. If you haven't done so already on the Facebook page, make sure you hit the like and follow button. And you can head over to our YouTube channel as well. Go to youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV. Hit the subscribe button, doesn't cost anything. Group number two rolling out onto the racetrack in car number 14, that's Brandon Steele. Rolling off for turn number 2 in car number 30, it's Colton Snyder. Colton Snyder in car number 30. Third car on the racetrack in the 03, it's Joseph Fowler. Joseph Fowler in car 03. And car number 15, it's Brett Osborne. Green flag out on group number 2, qualifying here in the ARDC Sim Series for the Midgets at Lanier National Speedway. Brandon Steele getting the first lap in. It's going to be a 15.384. Snyder with a 14.975. Fowler with a 15.136. And Brett Osborne with a 14.752. Steele jumps to position 5 with a 14.764. Snyder with a 14.871. Fowler with a 14.940. And Brett Osborne, 14.714. Checkered flag is out. Brandon Steele still sitting position 5 at the moment. Colton Snyder slower on that final lap. And Brett Osborne looking to improve, but will not, with a 14.714 sits position number 4. Group number 2 done and dusted. Group 3 rolling up next. First car onto the racetrack in the SimWorks Performance, car number 41, that's Logan Rumsey. Logan Rumsey in car number 41. Rolling out on the racetrack in car number 91, it's Quinton Young. Quinton Young. Out next in the Simpson number 12 machine, it's Kyle Wiggins. Kyle Wiggins in car number 12. And rolling out onto the racetrack down the back straightaway right now in car number 25, it's Kyle Spence. Flag out here on group number 3 for qualifying. Kyle Spence, quick time with a 14.554. Logan Rumsey with a 14.931. Quinton Young with a 15.065. Kyle Wiggins with a 14.783. And Kyle Spence with a 14.554. Quick time at the moment in group number 3, and overall, can he better that lap time of a 14.554? It's a 14.5, but it's a 14.565, so lap number, oh, one of his first laps was quicker, so Kyle Spence going quick time here this evening. Setup can't be all that bad with a fixed setup here. All drivers on the same setup. Of course, once again, our sponsors here for tonight, Zach Gorski Racing, Hyper Racing Central, SimWorks Performance, and Karen's Custard. Thanks to those sponsors for making this possible here this evening for the ARDC Sim Series, the Midgets at Lanier National Speedway, group number 4. Ready to roll out our penultimate group of qualifying. First car to go out onto the racetrack in car number 99, it's Will Sylvester. Will Sylvester in car number 99. Second car on the racetrack in car number 77, it's Brian Grogan. Brian Grogan in car number 77. In car number 11, it's TJ Kelly. TJ Kelly in car number 11. And our final qualifier in group number 4 in car number 63, it's Aaron Hamill. Aaron Hamill in car number 63. Will Sylvester at the moment with a 15.074. Other drivers as they're coming past, so bear with us. So Will Sylvester with a 14.767. TJ Kelly with a 14.914, 13th quick. Hamill with a 14.986. Grogan with a 15.134. Will Sylvester on screen with a 14.767. TJ Kelly looking to improve with a 14.914, sitting 13th quick, and Aaron Hamill with a 14.896, sitting in position number 12 at the moment. And checkered flag is out on this group of qualifying. Alright, so we are just waiting on one more car to come out and qualify, get a couple of laps in. And of course, that'll wrap up qualifying here. 17 cars have taken to the track of Lanier National Speedway, 0.38 of a mile. In fact, we're also going to get Brian Grogan in caliber 77 on the racetrack, I believe. We might get 1 or 2 laps in this one. Okay, Grogan not going to be able to get out there. So in the 689 it's Nicholas Skeets. Nicholas Skeets in car 689. It will be the final car to put in a qualifying time here at Lanier National Speedway, and it will be a 15.109. A 15.109 for Nicholas Skeets in car 689. Of course, this series a fixed setup. Second lap a little slower there for Skeets. Looks like it is checkered flag for Skeets in the 689. So we are going to take a quick little commercial break here on Ultimate Dirt TV. In fact, before we get there, Brian Grogan going to go out there one more time. It's going to take one lap. One lap is what we're being told with Brian Grogan in car number 77. Green flag for Brian Grogan in car number 77. Turns 3 and 4. Lap time of 15.017. 16th quick for Brian Grogan in car number 77. That'll wrap up qualifying here for the ARDC Sim Series for the Midgets at Lanier National Speedway, presented by SimWorks Performance, Hyper Racing Central, Zach Gorski Racing, and Karen's Custard. Big thanks to those guys. Of course, big thanks to Wicked Cushion as well and SimWorks Performance, sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. We are going to take a quick little intermission, have a quick little break while these drivers get prepared for tonight's feature event, and then we'll come back with your Wicked Cushion starting grid. So bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, checkered flag being thrown on qualifying session as we get set for tonight's 40 lap feature event. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. Starting on pole, in car number 25, it's Kyle Spence. So he's outside the 46 of BJ Antonio will start position 2. At a position 3 in car number 33, Ryan Mueller. At a position 4, car number 49 of Jarrett Singh. At a position 5, the 15 of Brett Osborne. At a position 6, the 14 of Brandon Steele. At a position 7, the 99 of Will Sylvester lining up at a position number 8. In car number 12, it's Kyle Wiggins. At a position 9 in car number 37, it's Aiden Perdue. Aiden Perdue in car number 37. Starting position number 10 in car number 41, Logan Rumsey. At a position 11, the 30 of Colton Snyder will line up alongside the 63 of Aaron Hamill. TJ Kelly will line up alongside Quinton Young, our second last row on the inside in car 03. That will be Joseph Fowler. Will line up alongside the 77 of Brian Grogan out of position 16. And our final starter in position 17 in the 689 is Nicholas Skeets.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Starting it after 40 laps on the board. Track 39. Here we go. Green flag off for turn number 4. Kyle Spence.
Green.
Antonio. Green flag is out. And we are underway here at Lanier National Speedway. Drivers are already making it to 3 wide all over the racetrack. Multiple 3 wides on the racetrack already. Antonio, Sang, and the 15 of Osborne. Sang and Osborne have a big contact in the turns 1 and 2. Antonio's back off. We got the 99 of Will Sylvester around. Top side in the 33. Antonio trying to drive it back to the middle of the racetrack. Jarrett Singh in position 2. Third is Brett Osborne. Ryan Mueller picking the left front up on the top side of the racetrack. Falling back in position 4. Here comes Antonio on the inside, looking for position 4 right now. Mueller one of the only cars to make it work on the top of the racetrack at the moment. He's going to get by Brett Osborne for third. 4 laps in, 35 remain. Ryan Mueller on the top of the racetrack all the way around. You can see the left front is barely touching the ground through the turns. Second trying to catch up to the race leader. That is Kyle Spence in car number 25. Third place, Ryan Mueller. Fourth, got the BJ Antonio battling it out with Brett Osborne. Osborne the next time sliding off in the 1 and 2. Antonio cut it back over now. Perdue in the 37. That's Aiden Perdue. In position 6, going up to Kyle Wiggins, Brandon Steele, Brian Grogan, and Colton Snyder rounding out the top 10. Jarrett Singh, the 49 on screen, trying to hold off Ryan Mueller on the top side. Perdue in slide jump on Osborne in the 1 and 2. Here comes Mueller. Multiple Speedway this early on the race. This is great stuff here for the ARDC Sim Series. Spence continuing to lead this one. Mueller around the outside of Jared Singh on the exit of turn number 4. Now Antonio is going to put the car up on the top side of the racetrack. He's going to try and ram in your top 3. Spence getting so close to that inside wall, going into 3 and 4. The next couple of laps, I suspect Ryan Mueller is going to take over the race lead on the top side of the racetrack. So keep an eye on the orange number 33 up top. Spence is going to get the shock of a lifetime when Mueller goes by him. Mueller caught the front stretch wall. Look at Spence now. He's going up top. He went slide jump. Spence sliding through the middle, going to the top of the racetrack on the exit, turn number 4. Seng diving down low, putting the slide jump on Antonio, perfect place slide jump from 34. Antonio, Richard, oh no! Jared Seng! Wow, the grip level! He almost set that car into the wall and upside down. Spence gone back down low. 1 and 2 to the same for 3 and 4. 15 laps complete. And the battle on for the race lead. 0.033 of a second spent for the slide on Mueller in the grid. And Mueller takes over the race lead going into turn number 3. Your race leader will lead lap 16. Spence continuing to run the bottom side of 1 and 2. Go on top of 3 and 4. Jared Singh and Brett Osborne continuing to battle it out. The 56 on the racetrack at the moment. Antonio on screen at the moment in car number 46 in the SimWorks performance. Run down second place, Carl Spence trying to run down your race leader, Ryan Mueller. Mueller got P41 of Logan Rumsey in front of him, a lap car. In fact, Rumsey is already 2 laps down at the moment. He goes low just to let the leaders on by, so well done, Rumsey. Kyle Spence, oh, we're going to car upside down. And yellow, it was the 99 of Will Sylvester. Let's take a look at the cushion instant replay. See what happened to the 99, very lucky for the leaders now. Back down to start. Do on that one. Green flag next time by, hopefully. Ryan Mueller, your race leader. Kyle Spence and BJ Antonio, your top 3. Aiden Perdue, Jared Singh, Brett Osborne, Kyle Wiggins, Brian Grogan, Colton Snyder, and Aaron Hamill rounding up the top 10. Green flag. Next time by. So we'll have 15 remain. 24 laps complete, so well done to all these drivers, getting a long green flag run here at Lanier. Contact in the back, there's some drivers there. We go back to green flag racing. Ryan Mueller, the race leader, Carl Spence, all up the back of the 33. Now Spence starting it down over the 3 and 4. Gonna look for the slide, jumping to 3 and 4. Will complete it. Oh, Mueller sideways on that crossover. But now Mueller's starting to throw the big slide jump. Spence with a nice crossover. Sing now on the bottom side of the inside of Lanier and Antonio. Oh, Kyle Spence into the wall. He's going to lose pole position. Seng on the bottom side in the 49, coming to 12 and a half to go. Jared Seng working the bottom side to the bottom side. Might just be coming back in here. Oh, Antonio shut the door on Seng, and now he puts a slider on Ryan Mueller. Jared Seng to the race lead from third to first in one turn. Antonio back to the top side, Mueller down low. Jared Seng, your race leader. Look at your top 5 and top 6 drivers. How close they are at the moment. Antonio led for a moment, for a brief moment down the back straightaway. Antonio digging on the top side. Antonio will lead with 10 laps to go. Spence with a huge slider on Mueller, but Mueller was very aware of what was coming out, but due to the slider. But Bubbles on for the race lead again. Jared Seng going to continue to work the low side. Antonio works high. Down the back straight away. Antonio leads by a car. He's going into turn number 3. Oh no, Kyle Spence upside down. But we're staying green. We're coming to 7 laps to go. Antonio, the race leader from Jared Seng. Here comes Seng with a slide job. It looks like Antonio was checking up. So they are going to go yellow. And we're going to have about 4 or 5 laps left in this one. Man, what a race. Antonio, Seng, Mueller, Spence, Baju was there as well. Antonio will get the lead. Back in front of Jared Seng. Green flag next time by, I believe. The green flag will be displayed, so we'll have 4 laps to go. Now we know yellow's from here on out, so they're just going to run it out, so whatever happens, happens. Next to that will be racing by the racing center, similar performance of the parents' cousin. Green flag is out, and Jared Seng got a great restart on Brian Antonio. Straight away, Antonio's going to have his hands full right now, trying to run the top side of the racetrack. 3 laps to go. Seng, Antonio, first and second. Mueller and Baju trying to fight this one out for the line of places. Oh no, Antonio upside down. Oh, BJ Antonio. No more yellows, and we've got 2 laps remain. And Jared Seng, but going to wrap this one up. He's just going to put one more circuit together. Baju and Mueller continue to slide up each other on the bottom side of the racetrack. 1 lap to go. Mueller dives it down low. Baju with the crossover. Look at these guys. Look at how low they are on the racetrack. As Baju slides up in front of Mueller. Mueller, can he cross underneath him? No. Jared Seng gets the win. Home in second is going to be Aiden Baju and Ryan Mueller. Home in third. What a finish that was. Let's take a look at Jahazamidia finishing results. Home with a win in car number 49, Jared Seng just leading 7 laps. Baju home in second, Ryan Mueller third, Brian Grogan fourth from 16th, second drive from 77. Quinton Young, Colton Snyder, Aaron Hamilton, Joseph Farmer, TJ Kelly, Brett Osborne rounding up the top 10. Logan Rumsey, Kyle Spence, PJ Antonio, Kyle Wigan, Will Sylvester, Brandon Steele, and Nicholas Skits. Will finishes here. So well done to our top 3 here. They've parked it on the front straight away. And we'll get a word with our top 3 here in just a moment. All right, so we'll chat with our third place driver, Ryan Mueller. Ryan, congratulations on third place, man. What a battle you had there with Aiden in those last couple of laps. It must have been a very exciting times out there on the racetrack.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you there.
You had a good battle there with Aiden in those last couple of laps. Must have been exciting, that racetrack out there. You had top and a bottom.
Oh yeah, it was a great track. It was fun all throughout, and yeah, Aiden, I raced with him in real life in the micros, and it was fun to do a little bit of battle with him here in the virtual reality stuff.
As I said, this track had a top and a bottom. You were fast up top. You took the lead there on the top side, and then that bottom side came back in. I mean, with this fixed setup stuff, I mean, how was the setup, and then how did it suit your driving style?
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't have a problem with the setup, and I felt like I could drive it pretty much anywhere I wanted. The only thing that really hurt me any was that caution that came out there, kind of got me out of rhythm and allowed those guys to kind of close up on me and give them a chance.
Well, third place here at Lanier National Speedway. Before we let you get out of here, is there anyone you'd like to thank?
Just anybody who helps me on my real race team, OSR Motors, Mark Pauly Recycling, All Seasons Heating and Cooling, and my parents.
All right, there we go. Ryan Mueller there, home in third place. We'll chat to Aiden Perdue, who comes home in second. Aiden, congratulations on second. Man, what a great race you had there. You had to work your way, from that 9th starting spot and come over the second. You can't be too disappointed with that.
Yeah, that's honestly a pretty good finish for me. I come into this every week thinking just to get a top 5 finish would be awesome, and to race with everyone is really cool. And I can't thank everyone at SimWorks Performance, Brian for making this happen tonight, and all the sponsors. Definitely a pretty cool experience to have tonight.
Yeah, fix it. How much does that? Level out the playing field? Knowing that everybody's on the same setup, and it all comes back down to driver and and watching what the racetrack is doing.
Yeah, that's one of the most things that comes through my head is that everyone's running the same setup you are, and it's all down to the driver to make all the adjustments. Well, not really adjustments, but just to read the track and what the track is doing so you can move up slowly.
All right, well done on second. Once again, anyone you'd like to thank?
Yeah, definitely Brian, Antonio, Logan Rumsey for helping us out, everyone at SimWorks Performance, and everyone who helped put this on.
All right, there we go. Aiden Perdue home in second place. We'll go chat to our winner in victory lane in car number 49. It's Jarrett Singh. Jarrett, congratulations on that winner. A late caution there at the end. You and Brian, BJ had a good battle there, and you got the good jump on him, and then he jumped it and pretty much give you a free win there. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. You really had to work for that one.
Yeah, I didn't think the bottom was going to work, but everybody went up top. I wound up getting passed by Mueller in the top early in the race, and I went up and lost a couple spots, and everybody was up there, and I knew I wasn't going to go anywhere, so I figured I got to just try to make the bottom work, and just so happened it did at the end of the race there.
This racetrack, it all started down low, and then Mueller was one of the first cars to to make that top side work. Then everybody went up there, and the bottom side came back in. How pleasing as a driver, knowing that that there is multiple lines at the start of the race, but then also the track really does change over the course of the race.
Oh yeah, it absolutely does. Early on, you can't even venture up top without getting smoked on the bottom. But what I actually found tonight was I just changed my entry and my exit a little bit to make the bottom work. It was one of those things where my dad always taught me sometimes you need to go slower to go faster. And that was one of those cases tonight where I wound up just changing the way I was getting back into the pedal on the bottom. And I found bite a lot closer down on the rail, and you just literally had to hug the rail, literally coming out of the corner. Once I started knowing I was being equal with BJ down there, I said, I just got to drive it in a little harder and see if I can get the stick, and drug the brake a little bit, and it wound up working. So maybe I can try that again next time we're here.
Look, well done on the victory here at Lanier National Speedway. But before we let you get out of here and celebrate, is there anyone you'd like to thank?
Yeah, a Racing called company, a company called Racing. BJ and SimWorks for putting this on. He actually built my computer. I have one here and one at the shop, and I just can't thank him enough for what he does for the league and just putting this whole thing on for us, and for you for announcing. So thank you, Brett.
All right, there we go. Jarrett Singh now home with the win in first place, leading just 7 laps. Starting position for your top 3, Jarrett Singh, Aiden Paju, and Ryan Mueller. Brian Grogan, a notable mention there as well, for, like I said, drove from 16th up to position number 4. Quinton Young, I think, drove from 14th up to position 5 as well. So, some big movers through this field. And of course, a reminder, next week we switch the nights. We go back to Sunday nights. Keep an eye out on the ARDC Sim Series Facebook page for an announcement regarding the date, or the day switch, I should say. So it'll be same time at 8:30. And of course, we can't thank the sponsors enough for allowing us to put on these shows. Of course, Zach Gorski Racing, Hyper Racing Central, SimWorks Performance, Karen's Custard, and of course our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV, SimWorks Performance, Wicked Cushion, and Hazard Media as well. You can check them out on their social media pages. Well, on behalf of everyone here at Ultimate Dirt TV, it's Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you back next time here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Good night.